Illinois Tool Works, right? I would never heard of this until you read about it, and they're like, yeah, I know exactly what these people are. They're literally, because they even say it is impossible for you to walk around and not encounter one of their products. So I looked a little bit and saw what products they're in, and let's look. These right here, which I mean, they're not really for me. Heard of Rain X? Think I got some in the house. Uh, Hobart, which makes all your kitchen stuff. So I mean, I hopefully you guys know the other ones more than I do, but because what they also do, which was really interesting, let's check out their dividend calculator. So as the stock market has their stock has gone right on up, the coronavirus put a little blimp, but just on the 2019 lows, but has since broken out above the all-time highs. Now, what is kind of concerning about that is that they lowered their dividend, right? They lowered their dividend during this time, right? So, while their stock market is going higher, their money is going lower. Because if you look over here too, I mean, as for a stock play, I like it, but it's kind of difficult when I was looking at the numbers. The automotive total revenue quarter through 19, Q3 20 down. Test and measuring electronics down. Food equipment down. Polymers and fluids they're up, but then welding down. Construction they're up, specialty products down. Right, so they have two of their segments are better than last year, and the rest of them are worse. So construction, it makes sense. There's a lot of building going on right now. This is the polymers, which wind turbines or whatever. I guess I don't know. It's going up. The welding, which they were talking about, they do a lot of underwater welding for oil companies. That's down, which is a little concerning. The food equipment, which is like I said, Hobart, that's down. But I mean, it makes sense because restaurants are closed. But if they don't open back up, which hopefully we got the vaccine and everything, which should help with the restaurant. Uh, the auto is what they do is they make your like when you're putting your gasoline into the car, that little contraption thing, right? Where you open the little flap, you take the gas, you stick it in. Well, that little compartment thing that you're using, they make. Let me see if I can show you a picture because I don't know if I described that very well. All right, this thing right here, and they also make the little handles, right? So they make a lot of the little itty bitty stuff in cars, and that's these companies right here. So polymers, and let's see what this is. Okay, so this is your Rain X. Your okay, that makes sense. I was wrong. They show you the wind turbines, but I was way off. I apologize. But as you see, like this is there you go, wind group. So I wasn't too bad. I was a little on. So I've heard of this. I know this. We'll just check one more. What are their specialty products? Okay. Like your sandwiches, they make this. That's a okay. I'm surprised that they're down on that on their specialty products because remember we're down year over year. Or are we? right? Down year over year when everyone's buying stuff, which is confusing. But obviously, you have to do a little bit more research on that and to see for your own self. But for me, I enjoy the stock price. It looks like it's hasn't had any problem, no downturn at all. It's a quite large company, 65 billion gives you. I don't like the dividend very much. The institutional ownership is 80%, which is at the threshold that I like. $12 billion of revenue, and again, they're in literally everything that you can think of. Every time you open your car door, think of Illinois tools. Every time you fill gas, think of Illinois tools. Every time you go to a restaurant, think of Illinois tools. Because if they're using Hobart is like the creme de la creme of kitchen stuff in the kitchen, so I've been told. So yeah, Illinois tools looks like a decent one if it fits your criteria.